Who want to know? Like, let's just leave it at that, okay? All right, we'll just leave it at that right now. Okay, now let's go on. My new sister online, Rada, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Um, from all intents and purposes, what I can tell, a wonderful woman, one who gets it, one who understands, one who comprehends very, very well the way that the family structure should be running. Now, let me go ahead and say this and say that. I also saw one of her videos, and I can understand the concern of her husband about, her probably getting too big, because I've got a pretty decent channel. My channel is not as big as some people and stuff, but there's quite a few people that listen to me. Matter of fact, I think it's like 60% of my demographics that actually watch my channel are not even subscribed to me. Now, that's amazing, isn't it? For one reason or another. But anyway, this is a woman who is happily married, and from all intents and purposes, what I can tell, she speaks well of her king, her husband, which all women should. Mention her as opposed to other people's, because she literally truly has it. She could literally come to some holiness churches. Of course, she would have to take off the makeup and all that other stuff and put a head covering on and really truly, go in order to be really, really truly taken seriously and heard. Nevertheless, I like the sister. I like what her husband represents. I like the family structure. I like that she's a stay-at-home mom, but whatever I like is totally irrelevant in this. Let's just deal with facts here. So I've had a couple of comments as who in the world is this woman and so forth and so on. And matter of fact, one of them even said, does she even know anything about the Bible? Well, I'll tell you what, I can't answer that except what I hear from her. I do know that she has a love for Jesus, but let's just go ahead and deal with some of y'all issues out here, all right? And I know it's come from new listeners, definitely not from those who are actually in the ministry. What is the role of a wife? What is the role of a woman? You can't go by today's society standards because it's all messed up. It's all screwed up. Promiscuity, whoredoms, mistresses, knockoffs, jump-offs, beat-offs, whatever the hell you want to call them. That definitely is not the model of how to build a successful family. Family courts, divorces, it definitely ain't it. People have to understand that they're being used and abused by a system out here. And that's the reason why that so many families and so many children are left without families that are together. As a matter of fact, the majority of the families or children in the world, especially in the United States of America, is growing up in very dysfunctional homes because either the wife or the man, and to tell you the truth, too many times more often than not, it's the woman that actually leaves the man. Now let's go over a couple of things biblically so we can get everything online and people can comprehend and understand. All right? As far as divorce go, a woman, according to the scriptures, should not divorce her husband. However, we understand that we're living in different times where men have a different a walk, a different character, a different nature. You can't be a man and abuse your wife and expect that she can't go to the elders and ask for a separation or a dissolving of their union. You cannot be a man and call yourself a husband and you're not providing. You see, anytime you're in breach of the Torah, the law, anytime you're in breach of it to where you're not providing food, clothing, and conjugal rights, you're in breach of a contract. You're in breach of the biblical order of things, the way that God has set this thing up. And anytime you do that, you automatically are reneging on the contract. And see, what most people want to do is they want to sit back and they want to try to force the woman, because of this wicked society, to get into the role of a man. Then when she gets in the role of a man, everybody wants to start griping and complaining. Well, the role of a woman is this: wife. Ishaya is this: and thy desire shall be to thy husband. Let's stop right there. All these religious people out here in the world, all of these religious people out in the world, especially these women today, I call them Jezebel, mistress mouth women. They actually think that they understand and comprehend the word, but see, most people don't understand today because there's too many feminist voices out here. Too many old women that has been divorced or separated or been turned more times than a doorknob is trying to give advice to the younger generation. Well, what I might add, younger generation, you'll be stupid to listen to some of these used up quacks and these used up hags. I'm telling you, leave them alone. They have nothing for you. All you got to do is just look at their life. Forget about what they say. Just look at them and see if they actually fit the bill. I'll give you an example. Mother Carol and I think we met when, I think either 15, 14, or either 16, 15, somewhere along in there. And I don't mind telling you,